So basically, I would love to know if a person who starts home brand, they want to test out the market. They want to see the
Right.
product market fit. They want
Yeah.
to understand how people are behaving to it. Yes, friends and family is the first way to go where you get your direct feedback.
Yeah.
So a lot of people suggest that let's do pop-up. And I also think that it's a great way of doing it because the kind of investments are lower.
Yeah.
And you try to understand with each pop-up that what is working well or not. So it'll be interesting if you give me some tips if I have to do a pop-up today.
In terms of a pop-up, I would say think about what are your bestseller products. Don't be attached to your whole collection.
Yeah.
And bet on your best products.
Mhm.
Make it look visually stunning
Yeah.
because you want to have mind space in the person who looked at it rather than just people who bought it.
Yeah.
You want to create a space, make it memorable.
And you think which spaces are good for home in terms of pop-ups? Because
I haven't found. It's very tough. Garments are great for pop-ups because garments are impulse buy. Home is not. That's the biggest thing.
so I have seen, say in Delhi, there are very niche pop-ups
Yeah.
that happen annually, and there's a good amount of footfall.
Yeah.
And majorities you see fashion, jewelry, and skincare, and some home too. So you think, is it sensible for a home brand to start in that space?
One always has to try. I
Yeah.
feel like in the first few months, your feedback is going to come from first friends and family, sure.
Yeah.
Second, pop ups. Even if it's not about sale, you're going to get real time feedback. What are people looking at? When they come to your stall, what do they gravitate towards?
Yeah.
What are the colors that are working? What are the fabrics that are working? Price points that are working, right? So I get a lot of intel through that. So pop ups. Third thing is also multi brand stores.
Yeah.
If I'm pitching to, let's say, a House of Things or any multi brand store for that matter, I will share with them my whole catalog. They're going to pick a few products.
Yeah.
That's going to give me intel.
Okay.
How those things sell on their website versus my website is also going to give me intel. My Shopify order list is also going to give me intel.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes open, start small, don't stock too much. Even if it's more expensive, get intel and then re-strategize. I would say in 6 months.
Are home decor pop-ups more expensive than the fashion pop-ups?
It's the same pop-ups,
Okay.
but home decor normally requires more space.
Yeah.
Only a rack will not be enough most of the time.
Yes.
Also, people are not going to most likely convert right there and then.
Okay.
Because it depends on where they are in their mindset towards their home.
So it's a great expectation. Once you're starting out, you know what is going to really happen in pop-ups. They may not convert into actual paying customers, but it's more about retention. It's more about visibility.
Word of mouth.
And also word of mouth. And
let them remember that there was a brand like Sanctuary.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I would say. But pop-ups are limited in terms of sales.
If you want us to keep bringing such amazing content and business hacks, please subscribe to our Clips channel, The Sonika Mata Show Clips.